We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. We are the New York Knicks. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go. Say go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go New York, go.
Yo, you two, what's up? And welcome back to the Knicks Cave. I'm Jan, a Knicks fan, your host, and let's get right into it. But before we get into it, I want you to do me one small favor. I want you to hit that like button. I definitely want you to subscribe and leave a comment. If you want to know when the next video is going to drop, hit that notification bell. Yes, sir. The New York Knicks get a victory, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was not impressed with the victory because we barely won the game, 106 to 104. We were supposed to blow this team out the waters. You hear me? Blow it out the waters. I was pleasantly surprised when I seen a shakeup in the lineup. It's not the shakeup I wanted to see, not so early because Quentin Grimes had just came back. Yes, Quentin Grimes was starting part of the starting lineup, and I thought it was too soon to inject him into the starting lineup. Maybe if he would have came off the bench, it would have helped out more. I mean, we won the game. Don't get me wrong, but I just felt it played a part on the rest of the team's psyche. When I say the psyche, the rest of the team, I mean the bench players. How he's just going to come and leapfrog everybody else after over an injury. But nonetheless, this was a good game. I'm not going to lie. It was a good game, and it was a good game to rebuild some confidence for some of the players. But it wasn't a good game when it comes to the score because like I said, and I started it out, we supposed to blow this team out the waters. I don't know what to say. You know what I'm saying? We barely survived that. You know what I'm saying? On the last attempt shot when my man Maxey raced up the hill and dished it off to Melton. Melton missed the ball. Thanks for the great defense from Cam Reddish to be up there and force that miss. I think Cam Reddish should have started the night. You know what I'm saying? I think he earned that right to go in for Evan Fournier. I know everybody's gonna say, what should we do going forward? I think we should bench Evan Fournier. For right now, bring Grimes off the bench, insert Cam Reddish into that starting lineup. I think that'll help RJ out even more because they are used to playing with each other. He's going to know where Cam at. Trust me, he's going to know where Cam at is on the floor. And he brings defense, and Cam is out to prove himself. After this year, he's going to want other teams to take a look at him. If the New York Knicks don't re-sign him, he's going to want somebody to sign him. You know what I'm saying? So he's going to have to really play hard. So we know how it is when it's a contract year. I just think that we should have brung him in as a start. And Jaylen Brown had a good night. He had 23 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. But he was going up against Maxey. Maxey had 31 points. And the reason I said we should have started my man Cam Reddish because Maxey was hot. But when Cam Reddish got in the game and slapped that defense on him, I think Maxey only scored 4 or 5 points with Cam Reddish on him, if I'm exact. But I know he finished the game with 31 points. It looked like he was going to have 42, 43, maybe surpass his career high. But like I said, it was a good win. But in my opinion, it wasn't a good game because we supposed to beat these guys by much more. It shouldn't have been as tight. We started to see Randall revert back to his bad habits. The coach, we already know what this coach, and I'm going to get into that. But I know y'all seen the thumbnail, and I know y'all want to hear them 2 questions that Obi Toppin got asked by my man Clyde Frazier. And we're going to get right into that right now. But at the same time, I don't know, I just think, if this team is going to be successful, the coach is going to have to do much more. Much, much more, if you ask me. So I'm going to hit y'all with that Obi Toppin, them two questions from Clyde the Glide. And y'all tell me if y'all think them fair questions from Clyde. I'm going to explain I'm going to answer them for Obi. Obi give a very diplomatic answer, but I'm going to answer them for him because I know that's the way he got to answer the question because we know, all right? Here come Clyde and his crazy-ass question, if you ask me. Give me a second.
Obi, when you're playing with Randall, sometimes I think you're not aggressive. I thought you started the game not looking for your shot. Sometimes is that the scenario?
I'm never going to force shots. I'm going to let the game come to me. There's a lot of great players on the court, and I'm just going to go out there and do my job.
I'm going to let him finish his statement, but what I'm going to say about that question, he asked him about when he's playing with Julius Randle, he's not aggressive. Let's be realistic. When he's playing with Julius Randle, he's not getting the opportunity. And last year when we had the point guard would either give the ball to Barry or even, or excuse me, to Julius Randle. But when Julius Randle's on the court at the same time with Obi Toppin, the results wasn't nothing like last night. And I'm happy to say that with them two guys on the court, they combined for 29 points. So I'm thinking, I'm gonna be honest, I'm thinking, depending on the teams that we play and depending on the centers, we can run a lineup with Julius Randle our center and Obi Toppin our power forward. I mean, it gives us just a little bit more explosiveness on the court and a little bit. Obi Toppin is our second best 3-point shooter on his team right now. So it would really open the court up for Jalen Brunson, Cam Reddish, or maybe Quentin Grimes. We don't know how long Tibbs will keep for Evan Fournier on the bench, because we know Tibbs like to make statements. He's so stubborn. I know Tibbs. I wouldn't be surprised if Tibbs didn't want the team to lose last night so that he can come back and say, I'm going to stay with my same lineup. I know what I'm doing. But like I said, this team we won, but it was underwhelming to me. We should have won by more points. Now let's get back to the second question. Obi going to finish his answer, but then we get to the second question. I'm going to hit you with that. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm going to break it down, my response to the Clyde question.
I thought you kind of lost your confidence, but tonight you missed two, then you made the big threes down the stretch.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's just...
That's the first question you answered.
Obi, when you're playing with Randall, yes, sir, sometimes I think you're not aggressive. I thought you started the game not looking for your shot. Sometimes is that the scenario?
I'm
right.
never going to force shots. I'm going to let the game...
I didn't even record the rest of that answer, because this is what I thought was real bogus. And I like Clyde. I like Clyde Frazier a lot, and I thought it was a bogus question because we all know if Obi Toppin missed 2 shots, matter of fact, if Obi Toppin missed 1 shot last season, Tibbs was yanking him out the game. So it's kind of hard to get the confidence and build it up when every time you're looking over your shoulder, knowing that if you make one mistake, not even because missing a shot is not a mistake, but if you miss a shot, make one mistake, the coach is yanking you out. Obi Toppin was getting like 9 minutes, 10 minutes sporadically last year. So for Clyde to ask him that question, I thought Clyde was better than that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I thought Clyde was better than that. I thought Clyde had more insight on the game, and I thought Clyde was seeing what was going on. And like I said, if Obi Toppin had made one mistake, missed 1 shot, let's not even say 2 shots. If he missed 1 shot, he was coming out the game. That was Tibbs. That was Tibbs. So for him to ask that question, you see how I got a little hype and a little bit hype. It just pissed me off because he was seeing what we were seeing, and he knows as a basketball player, he knows exactly what was going on. So I just thought that question was a little out of place for Clyde to be asking, for Frazier to be asking, and we love Frazier. Not the suit so much, but I like Frazier. Part of the New York Knicks only championship team. So yes, he's a legend in my book. But that was very unfair of him to ask my man Obi Toppin that question. And with that being said, I want y'all to tell me what y'all think about in the comments. Don't forget, let me tell you something. If y'all got this far in the video, please hit that like button. If you're not a subscriber already, hit the subscribe button. All right? Thank you. And with that being said, I want everybody to stay safe. God bless and peace.